Why would you do that?
We're in the end game now.
What's up everyone, David here with Free to Be, and today I just want to spend a few minutes talking to you guys about the coronavirus pandemic and where we stand as of today. Now this video is going to be slightly different than the videos I posted over the past few months because, as you know, I typically cover financial literacy on my channel, but I felt that this topic was important enough to cover just because I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's there, but I want everybody to kind of be on the same page, and I just want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. And ultimately, I'm not saying anything that people haven't said before me or that you haven't heard a million times, but I think it's important that I share my thoughts with you on this topic. So about a month ago, we got some news that, vaccines are in play for the coronavirus, COVID-19. There's vaccines coming. They have a 95% efficacy rate, which means that you're gonna be pretty much protected. But here's the problem. We're still a few months out, if not like 6 months out, from those vaccines really taking an effect and impacting our world. So in the meantime, what does that mean? Well, unfortunately, almost every single place on the planet, coronavirus cases are back on the rise. Deaths are on the rise. Case numbers, confirmed case numbers on a daily basis are on the rise. And in the US specifically, this is just looking so grim for us going into the holiday season. Now, some countries like the UK, Canada have imposed lockdowns. And I don't necessarily know if we'll do the same thing here in the United States, but it's really important for us to stay vigilant. Look, we've been dealing with this for about a year now, right? And a lot of us are fatigued, but that doesn't mean we should be giving up now. This is the time that we really need to actually double down our efforts because we're really on the verge of getting this vaccine to us and ultimately putting our life back into a normal place. But how ridiculous would it be that you end up getting coronavirus just 2 months shy of getting that vaccine? So you basically went a better part of a year and a half avoiding this disease, and then you get it basically in the home stretch. I mean, I personally would feel very silly about that, and I know a lot of people would as well. So with that said, we're coming up on the holidays. Guys, I know this is a sacrifice that we all have to make, but it's just 1 year. If you make the sacrifice now, it's gonna be well worth it for years to come. It's not worth getting sick, especially since we really don't understand the long-term impacts this has on our lungs and other organs. Even if you're asymptomatic or have very light symptoms, we just don't know, and it's not worth getting sick when you don't know the outcome. If I told you today that there was another disease, okay, that we knew would, infect you, you wouldn't have any kind of symptoms, but then 5 years from now, you could just drop dead. Would you be scared of that disease? I know I would. And so that's what we're kind of dealing with. We know that for the majority of the population, this isn't something that's going to be deadly to them right now, but we can't say with certainty that that's going to be the case 5 or 10 years from now. So why risk it? So my message to everyone this holiday season is to be as safe as possible. If you can avoid going out and really mingling with a big group of people outside of your nuclear family or the people that you've spent time quarantining with, please avoid doing that. It's just not worth it. I don't think people should be flying around the country right now. I don't think you need to be driving out of town to visit your parents. If we've already put up with it for so long, why not just give it one final push? Let's get through this winter. I know it's gonna be tough, but we can all do it. We've all done it so far. Then let's just get to this vaccine. So by this time next year, we can all look back and be like, man, we're really glad to have made that sacrifice, because ultimately 18 months in the grand scheme of things is not going to be that detrimental to our life. If we can live to 100 and you can just sacrifice 18 months of your life, and keep in mind, it's not really a crazy sacrifice that we're being asked to make. We get to stay in our homes. We still get access to food. We have shelter. All these things are still in place. A lot of us are fortunate enough to still be able to work remotely, or if you're going into your job, you still have those opportunities. The real sacrifice here is just the interaction with friends and family that are far away from you. And basically that's really all that's being asked of us, is that we sacrifice that human interaction for about 18 months out of our lives. And guys, I understand this is particularly tough for a lot of us. I haven't seen family members for over a year. I know a lot of friends that I'd like to go see, but I can't go see them right now either. But I think if you ultimately can say that you got through this without getting this disease, then in that scenario, it'll all be worth it. And so that's really my message, guys. I just wanted to come out here, wish everyone a happy holidays first and foremost. Thank you to everyone who supported my channel over the past 2 years. I really do appreciate it. If you've come back and watched every single video, I really do appreciate that. If you subscribed, I appreciate that too. If you left a comment or a like or even a dislike, I appreciate that as well. I really appreciate everyone. I want everyone to have a safe, healthy, and happy holidays. I know it's tough, but promise you we'll get through this. We have no choice, right? And look, the light is there. It's at the end of the tunnel. We can see it. We just have to push a little bit longer, and then things will start getting back to normal. And that's it, guys. That's all I had for this video. Again, if you're new to the channel and this is the first video you've come across, please take a moment and just click the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.